Coach Jones has been saying in recent weeks that time of possession is maybe the most overrated stat there is.
All right.
You guys have the ball tonight for 3 minutes longer than Houston, and you outscore them by 30. Is he right?
Probably. I mean, last week we had the ball for about twice as long as Tulane did, and managed to not really do so well during that game. I mean, so I guess it doesn't really matter all too much. It just kind of really matters as to who has a more efficient offense and more effective defense.
There's been talk since your game on Saturday in New Orleans about how you guys would respond. What was it like on the plane back from New Orleans, and what was it like in the meeting rooms, the practice rooms, watching film on practice field as you got ready for Houston on a short week?
It was real serious. I mean, like everybody knew exactly what they had to do, how they needed to do it, and just knew that they had to go do it. You know, a lot of people, the entire O-line. We were in. It was kind of nice having a short week. I mean, the entire O-line, me, Junk, Secchi, Free, and BC. We were all in the meeting rooms, for 6 hours a day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you know, learned a lot about Houston, their D-line, their whole scheme during that time. So I mean, I feel like we definitely buckled down. You know, we weren't going to let that one game define our season.
Did it add an element of urgency that hadn't been there before?
Definitely. I haven't been in this program. I haven't gone 2-4 in this program ever. And so it was kind of frustrating, you know. Everyone was just like we got to make something happen, you know. It was almost like a sense of desperation, and it kind of paid off.
Last week, you not only lost a conference game, but it was a game that a lot of people felt you should win. Was there a wavering of the confidence of any of the players, or the idea that the season could get away from you?
I think so. I think there definitely was. But this was the game that we needed to win in order to get a lot of that confidence and you know, a lot of that good feeling back. You know, you know, just beating Houston bad. You know, it's definitely going to help us out. You know, we just need to keep riding this wave all the way throughout the rest of the season.
Obviously, you want to win every conference game, but it seems like there's always been a little bit of an extra edge when you guys play Houston. Did this one feel better than other victories you've had?
Yeah, I haven't beaten Houston since I've been here, and it felt great. You know, I remember playing them my freshman year. I mean, I didn't really get too much playing time, and just remember those guys, you know, cheap shotting us all the time, and just being, you know, really not for lack of a preferable term, they're just not nice people, you know. So it feels great to just throw up 72 points, you know, by coincidence.
Your jersey number, right?
Yes. No, it felt great. You know, it was like a lot of frustration for the past 2 years, kind of built up, and it felt really great to exhaust it.
When you think about some of the players who've rolled through SMU, the Eric Dickersons, Jerry Levias, Doak Walker, what's it like to look up and see 72 points on the scoreboard and realize that no team in school history has ever done that?
It kind of really hadn't hit me yet, but it just goes to show that it wasn't, you know, a single person's effort. You know, the entire defense played extremely well. Darian Wright, he got a pick 6. I mean, that was unreal when that happened. I mean, the offense played well. Special teams played great. They had 2 turnovers. So, I mean, it doesn't really have to do with a single individual with this team, you know? I feel like we definitely played as a complete team tonight.
You mentioned Darian Wright, and even though he's on the defensive side, is there sort of a kinship between all linemen? Did that one feel better than seeing Sanders and Reed get in the end zone?
Yeah. It's always nice to see big men get some love, you know? I'm really happy for him, you know? That's great.
You bounced back on a short week from Saturday to Thursday. Now you've got 9 days until your next game. How does that change up your schedule or your focus and preparation as you get ready for Memphis next week?
Didn't really change anything. Tomorrow I'm going to be back in the weight room, back in the meeting rooms, watching film, getting better. And it just means that we have more time to prepare, which I'm really excited about.